Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be moisturizing my hair as usual on camera for you all. Here it is. Today we're primarily in this clip. I need to make sure I don't get in the habit of wearing this clip because for protective styling, I really want to keep my hair in a bun. It's really difficult at times to get my hair out of this clip because it easily catches. So I need to make sure I'm wearing my oversized scrunchies. But here's my hair. If you can't see it well, I have pictures that I just put on the screen for y'all to check it out. All right. So let's get started with water. So I know one of my subscribers asked me about confidence tips. Initially, the subscriber asked me if I wear my hair like this in public, and the answer is yes, a big yes. I wear my natural hair 24/7. I've been doing it for almost the past 2 years. In the beginning of my journey, I was wearing a U-part wig, and then I kind of changed the U-part wig to a full wig a little bit, and then after that I transitioned to just wearing my natural hair out, because I just don't like the process of putting on a wig, trying to make it look real when it will never look real. It just won't, in my opinion. So, and I didn't like the look, didn't want to deal with it anymore. And also the U-part wig, when you pull it together, it was kind of breaking my hair off at the root. So I had to do the inevitable, which is just wear my natural hair out. So one of the questions, she asked me, like, how do I stay confident with wearing my natural hair out? And there's a lot of things that goes into it, and I really wanted to sit down and think about my reasons for why I have confidence wearing my natural hair out like this. And personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with my hair as it is, just like this. I think my hair looks really pretty. I think it looks cute. I think it looks unique. And I think it looks like me. You know, no one else in this world has my hair. This is my hair that I grow out of my scalp, and I like that it makes me who I am. I don't look like everybody else, so that's like one of the positives of wearing your natural hair out, and not following the status quo. And a lot of women wear weaves, wigs, extensions, blah blah blah. But I truly think you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't wear your natural hair more than you wear extensions. Because just think about it, like, sometimes the way I process it is that you never know when your last, I know this is kind of morbid, this is a little bit morbid, but you never know when your last day is. And I think it would suck if the majority of the pictures you had of yourself was you wearing hair that wasn't yours, or like a wig or something that wasn't yours. And then I think it would suck even more in the future. Let's say I have children and God forbid something happens, and then the only pictures they have of me are pictures of me wearing a weave or extensions, and that's not who I truly am. And I want to be the best representation, not only for myself, but also for my future children. I want them to know that how I look, and which is an extension of them, is perfect. There's nothing wrong with your hair whatsoever. And also, I think it's important to recognize that no one's gonna tell you change your hairstyle. Like, you know, your hair looks ugly. And if they do tell you that, like, I highly doubt they will, but if they do tell you that, you have the free will, you don't have to listen. And so if you're really afraid about what other people would think, I think that should be the least of your worries, because you're allowed to wear your hair how you want to wear your hair, and it's your natural hair. You can't do anything about it. Only thing you can do is make sure it's healthy and taken well care of. And I think that's the only thing that really matters. Healthy hair, in my opinion, looks good regardless of the texture, the color, whatever. As long as it's healthy, that's what matters. But that's just like a little bit into like what the reasons I'm confident, but truly, I truly do not care what people think about my natural hair. And then also, if you have supportive people in your life, like me, I could be a supportive person in your life, but also like for me personally, my boyfriend plays a huge role in my natural hair journey as well. He always encourages me to wear my natural hair out 24/7, no matter what. Even if my hair is super frizzy and I'm like, ooh, it's time for me to redo this. It's looking old. And I'm telling you, I have little mats at the top of my hair. And for whatever reason, he still thinks it looks amazing. Like, his answer never changes. And that's how you should feel about your hair. Like, no matter what state is in, it is beautiful. And just having someone in my life that reminds me of that is just amazing. And I really appreciate him for that. Because at the beginning, it was a bit of a challenge. Wearing my hair in certain styles. And then I think the main challenge was not wearing my natural hair out. It was wearing my natural hair out without refreshing it often, months at a time. But again, having that support and that reassurance, like, nope, your hair is just fine the way it is, that was really helpful, because I think we're oftentimes very harsh critics of ourselves, and we unfortunately can't see ourselves from the perspectives of others. And so because of that, I think we may, again, judge ourselves too critically and overlook or not appreciate what makes us who we are, because we can't see it. We truly can't see it the way others can. And I think if we were just a little bit more kind to ourselves, more gracious to ourselves, more loving to ourselves, we would allow ourselves to just exist as we are and be accepting of how we are, no matter what form it comes in. So yeah, I think with time, taking care of your hair will build your confidence in wearing it out, because the more you take care of it, the more it will continue to flourish and look even more beautiful. So I do have more things to say about confidence, but I'm gonna save that for later. And as I did mention in many videos ago, that I do plan on releasing a book about my natural hair journey and then how to retain natural hair in the near future. And I do plan to talk about the whole confidence aspect of natural hair and wearing your hair out. So just look out for that. I hope this was somewhat helpful. I know it wasn't really in depth, but it's just the things that came off the top of my head when it comes to wearing my natural hair. And yeah, you don't want to look like anyone else in this world. You want to look like yourself. And the easiest way to do that is by wearing your natural hair and being proud of it. I want people to, when they think of like, who is Hint of J, or who am I, they think, oh, it's the beautiful Black woman that wears her natural hair all the time in these cute twists, in a cute updo, and in a cute bun. That's what I want them to remember, or to describe me as. I want to describe me as who I am, and not what I'm pretending. I kind of don't want to say pretending, but like who my false self is. So yeah, help you think about what I just said. I think you're beautiful. I think your hair is beautiful. And I just want to encourage you to take that step in towards wearing your natural hair. And it can be very difficult in the beginning, so you might have to take baby steps with that. And that looks different for everybody else, and it's something I have to think about. Is that a spider? Is that? Okay, but yeah, that's all I have. I was not even moisturizing my hair. Oh my goodness. All right, so I think this week, the end of this week it's time for me to wash my hair, because I told you guys I'm gonna wash my hair at least twice a month. At the most twice a month. So there we have it. I just wet my hair. And now I'm gonna get some leave-in conditioner. All right, here it is. Rub it in and just squeeze it into my hair. Just like that. Just put a little bit. Oh yeah, and one of my subscribers also asked me why I haven't been putting the oil on my hair, and the reason is because I've been lazy and I travel back and forth a lot between houses, and so I hate traveling with oil on me or in my suitcase or my duffel bag. I don't like it because it spills easily, and so that's one of the reasons why I haven't been oiling my hair, but I'm gonna get back on it, and I do appreciate that reminder because the oil is good for sealing the product in. Okay. And I'm not too concerned because there's definitely oil in the leave-in conditioner, but still, I do like to put oils on my hair. Okay, so that's it. I don't know where I put my scrunchie, so I'm just gonna roll my hair up and tie it up that way. But here it is. I need to wash this do-rag soon. Okay, so you just twist like this, and then take one hand and put your do-rag on, just like that. Gotta hurry up where the curls or the twists fall down. Oh yeah, and another thing that keeps me confident in wearing my hair out is because this is just the best, in my opinion, the best way to retain your natural hair and make sure it's healthy, because you don't have to worry about it drying out from leave or thinning out because of constant braid extensions or tracks in the sewing material thinning your hair out. For some people, not all people. And so it makes me feel better wearing my natural hair, knowing that this is the best state for it to flourish. And literally there's nothing I can do to my hair to damage it in this state outside of not maintaining it, getting it trimmed, and moisturizing it. There was something else I was gonna say about it, but that's all I can think about right now. Again, hopefully it'll truly be an amazing accomplishment for me to release a book on my natural hair journey and length retention tips in the near future. So hopefully I'll actually sit down and put the work in to do that, so that I can share more of my tips and actually have thought about it in detail and thoroughly, so I can explain it better to you all. So just look out for that. And again, I hope this video was helpful. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.